guys, welcome to Bobini Creates. My name is Jeannie and I am so glad you're here today. I've got some fun things to share with you, so let's just go ahead and take a look, including channel news and a huge amount of new coloring books and supplies. So let's go ahead and take a look. I wanted to mention that my completed pages for May is up on the channel. So I'll try to remember to link that below, but please take a look at that. I had a lot of fun in the month of May, and I'm excited to share that with you. In addition to that, as far as channel news goes, I currently have 3 color alongs for the channel, and if you want to check that out over on Instagram, my handle there is Bobini4. First up is Summer Nights with Bobini. So if you color any page in Summer Nights, you know I'm trying to complete this book and it's my current favorite. Please, I would love it if you would tag me and share that tag, and I'd love to see your completed pages. This is just such a fun book, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you've done in it. So let's go ahead and share our work there, if you would. And then I have another tag, and it's called Bobini Otters and Owls. Now, these 2 books were my inspiration for my color along, and it's called Bobini Otters and Owls. Now, if you color in any book that has an owl or an otter or both, which is probably not going to happen to have both, you never know though, yeah, go ahead and use that hashtag and tag me. And I am looking forward to seeing your pages of any owl and or otter. Then my third tag, Color Dads and Dudes 2026. Basically, if you color any guy in any coloring book, and when I say guy, that could be an elf, that could be a troll, that could be that could be a fairy, I don't care, you know, just any guy. And basically it's the idea is June is Father's Day here in the US, and I just want to be able to celebrate the guys in our lives, and what a fun way to do it. So go ahead and tag me with that as well. And again, I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you come up with. All of these 3 tags I've been putting up this on my stories on Instagram and getting a lot of love for those because you guys have done a great job. So thank you so much for that. Now, let's take a look at the new additions in this coloring studio in the form of Happy Mail and gifts. Before we do that, let me start with my purchases. Okay, so these. So these 2 are Angela Porter books. We've got Haunted, and it's funny, I wasn't going to get this book just because I just wasn't sure about it, but it's grown on me. And as you know, my love of all things Angela Porter, is real. And so I felt like I really needed this book. And of course, I love Halloween. So I am excited to color in that. And then this one is the Entangled coloring book, again, Angela Porter. And this is one I've started, but it's the only one I've started so far. But just a bunch of, yeah, just Entangled pages. And I am looking forward to coloring in this as well. So Sherry Denowitz, if you're watching, I'm trying to, get there with my Angela Porter collection. So we have a lot to choose from. She has a great collection and she is so much fun to color with. So when she's done with her move, we're going to resume that. And my last purchase was Kat's Coloring for Mindfulness. Why is that hard for me to say? Anyway, as you know, this is a book that Colored by Maya features a lot on her channel. And she does a lot of like paper piecing and of course mixed media, as I do a lot of mixed media as well. But I'm looking forward to this. Just the size of it is going to make it in something that I feel will be easy to add lots of cool elements, and I'm excited to get started in that. So yay for that one. First up for Happy Mail, this is Emelie Lidehall Oberg's Fantasy World coloring book. It's a brand new book that I've been coveting. And I'll tell you what, I was gone all day last weekend and I came home and my husband was bringing in a package and I thought, what the heck? I haven't ordered anything. And so I opened it, not knowing it was Happy Mail from the lovely Coloring Gen 1975. So the name Coloring Gen should ring a bell for most of you because she's just a constant presence in the coloring community of support and encouragement and positivity. I love getting comments from her because it just brightens up my day. And she's just a fun person to interact with and just so sweet and an amazing colorist as well. So thank you so much, Jen, for this book. I can't even begin to tell you. I have wanted this book for so long. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to say is she left just the sweetest gift note with this book. And gosh, I'll tell you, it just gave me so much warm and fuzzies, I guess. And I'm just truly thankful. But this book is beautiful. I love this book and I can't wait to get started in it. So, what a surprise. I'm speechless. I'm just, I'm just so thankful. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous book. Thank you, Jen, for this, but also for everything that you do in your friendship. Okay, moving on. At the beginning of the video, I shared, this little setup, and this is a gift from my sister Jill, and I had you'll see a whole bunch of books that were in this big old gift bag, along with this beautiful card, and I was not expecting this, but what she did is she was listening to one of my videos, and she said she kept rewinding and rewinding or playback. I sound old school, don't I? But she was listening to things that I had kind of wanted, and so she made a list and she just got me things. So I had mentioned that I wanted stencils. I have a lot of stencils, but not that I view as good for coloring. They're more like alphabet stencils, and I don't know, just not my favorites, I guess. So this was a pack that I've already put on the little ring, but it's just a lot of different sprays and vines and flowers. Gosh, I feel like I should let me put something dark here so you can see a little bit better. Actually, let me go ahead and bring her gift bag as just a backdrop because I think these stencils will show up better. And it comes with this little ring attachment. So I'm going to go ahead and undo that, and then I'll just share these stencils with you. Actually, let me take a look. Okay, so this is a 40 pack. I just took a look, and actually they're numbered. I just noticed that. Oh, wow. Can you see that in the corner? They're numbered. Very cool. So if you wanted to like swatch these out in a book, you could number these and find them easily. I love that. I did not realize that they were in order like that. Okay, so very cute, you know, and I don't necessarily need to go through all of these, but dang, they're cute. And they're going to be really easy to move around a coloring book page and stencil in. And as you know, I've been having so much fun with my stenciling, and I hope to up my game on those also. But they just add so much to a page. So there's lots of sprays and sprigs and flowers and you name it. I had kind of tried to sort these in order of, sorry, stencil, and tried to kind of sort them in a logical order for me to find them. Aren't these awesome? And I can just feel so many different uses. And you probably remember from my channel in the past, I'm a huge journaler and I love creative journaling and art journaling, and these are going to be amazing for that as well. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go through on and on, but that was, I say that and then I keep going. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me stop. But so beautiful, and they're just going to help so much. Okay, now we have this larger set, and this is, I'll share that with you. So 6-inch stencils, and this is a 16 piece. Sorry for the plastic noise here, but I am so excited about these as well. So look at this. If you wanted to do some gears, so maybe some steampunk, different size of circles, maybe a wallpaper. Anyway, right? Aren't these great? Wood. Ah, love it so much. I'm going to go ahead and show the rest of these just because they're, and just quickly, but oh, in love with these. Bricks. I have wanted bricks for so long, and there they are. More circles. It's random patterns, little squares. And I could make those like maybe different rocks, little hearts. Isn't that cute? And there you go. Isn't that fun? Thank you, Jill. Thank you so much. I can't even begin to tell you how much I appreciate that. And you've always been so amazing at supporting my channel and, well, supporting me in life. And I just can't even tell you how much I appreciate that. And thank you to Greg as well, my brother-in-law. Same with him. They're both just awesome. So let's go ahead and start off with this lovely collection of Jane Maday coloring books. Isn't this awesome? Oh my gosh. So we've got, let's just take a look. The Art of Positivity. We've got Nature's Sweet Moments, Life is Sweet, and The Best Day Ever. And if you want to flip through of any of these, let me know. But if you don't know her work, I'll just show you quickly. They're gorgeous. And I feel like this is going to be really helpful for me to bump up my marker skills. I'm not that good at markers. I mean, I can do the basics, of course, but you'll see what I mean if you take a look at a lot of the cute and cozy pages that people do. They're remarkable, and these look simple, but people do them in such a way that their shading and their light sources and their patterns and everything are crazy good. So I'm a little intimidated by this, but also excited at the same time. I think it's really gonna, help me learn some new skills. And I'm thankful for that. This is super cute. So that one, The Best Day Ever. And the other thing I love about these books is they're so positive. Life is Sweet. I was watching a video, an interview with Jane Maday the other day, and if you don't know her, and these spines are not yet broken in, so I apologize that I can't really open it up all the way, but if you're not familiar with her, she's so positive. Every one of her sayings, they're just simple pleasures, I guess is the best way, positive messages, that type of thing. And but anyway, that video I watched, that interview, she is so positive, and what you see here is what she is. She's just a dear, and I just can see this being so inviting to color in all of these books, and they're going to be uplifting. They're going to be easy because if I want to do just one element on the page, or maybe just color in the lettering or something, it's going to be easier to approach, I guess, than a lot of books just because of its simplicity and the smaller elements. So I'm very excited about that. That was Life is Sweet, Nature's Sweet Moments. And the other thing that's nice about these is the paper is so nice and thick, and they're one-sided, so you can use markers. And it's just, I've been wanting to dive in so badly, but I wanted to make this video first. So it's been hard. It's been hard to wait, but anyway, gosh, didn't she do a great job of picking these out? Beautiful, beautiful books. Thank you, Jill. Okay, and then finally, last Jane Maday book is The Art of Positivity. And again, with the beautiful quotes and illustrations. I love it so much. You know, and I can see if you have a day that you just sort of need to lift your mood or get lost in coloring something that's easy, but also something that inspires you. I feel like any one of these books would fit the bill for that. And yeah, gonna be awesome. All right, so that's that. Ooh, I just saw an owl in that last one, which is gonna be awesome for my hashtag, by the way. Okay, and then we've got three more that are non-Jane Maday books. Let me share those with you. We've got Fuzzy Hygge. I think I said that right. I had to look that up. And Capybara Bold and Easy coloring book. Oh, excuse me, four. Space, the Hanna Karlzon children's book that I didn't have. And the Denise Klette Birds in the Forest. I had this, as you'll recall, and it was a used copy, and I got rid of it because it was just a little bit too used, which I did not want in my collection. But this is one that I will bind. She asked me about that. Are you going to bind this one? Yes, I am, because it's a larger size. It just makes it easier for me to get into the creases and also to fit on my lap board when I'm coloring in a chair. If I'm coloring at my desk, my space, I have a lot of area to spread out, so to speak, but this particular desk is small, so I like to be able to flip these books over on themselves. So yeah, I'll be disc binding this one. And if you don't know, I've got a couple of disc binding videos on my channel that have been, I've heard really good things from those videos. So check them out if you're interested in disc binding. And then, of course, Space. It's been out for a while, but I did not have it. So I'm thrilled to have this in my collection. Whoa, sorry. Again, these spines are not broken, so I'm not doing a very good job of flipping through, but I'm trying. I need to break them in. This is so fun. Oh my goodness. And the paper's really good here as well. So Space coloring book. All right. And then we've got Capybara Bold and Easy coloring book for adults. And these are really nice, big, simple images. And they're very cute. I think I've seen maybe a coloring group that they're trying to, color in this book every month. I'll have to look into that. But these would be very quick and easy to complete, I feel like. And another example of you can make them as difficult or easy as you'd like. But I love it. So very cute. And then the Fuzzy Hygge coloring book by Vivi Tinta. And again, with the thing that I mentioned earlier, I'm intimidated by this because if you do them a certain way, they can be difficult to do. Like if you're concerned about the light source and shading, and you just have to look up cute and cozy coloring books if you're not familiar with it, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's going to be able to help me with my marker skills, and I am looking forward to that. And so I've got some research to do, so I kind of have a better idea of how to attack these. Oh, this is cool with the test coloring pages. So that's it for me. Thank you so much for joining me. This was a fun one for me to record and share with you guys. And I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye now.